only two other singles being I'm here, my camera operates behind the camera. I just had some footsteps over there. I do cameras, one of our other cameras that picked that up. It was very funny. Hopefully you picked that up. Thinking as well still here. To the same period. I'm here, my camera operates behind the camera. Just had some footsteps over there, cameras, and one of the cameras that picked that up. It was very fun. Hopefully you picked that up. Hopefully you picked that up. Now let's do playback. Hopefully it might be visible here. Session. Are there any spirits here? See this little red light in my hand? If you walk up to me, you can come and talk into it. So we're not really getting much going on in this room. What we're going to do is move around to one of the other rooms, see if we can get some action in there. What we did doing the playback, hopefully the camera caught it, and my back hand went in the way, but the light there did flicker on. Other than that, we've had nothing in this room. It has been very quiet, so what we're going to do is move around to one of the first rooms, and then hopefully we can get some action in there. So you now join me in one of the corridors between the rooms. So this is where, you see here, there's no animal in this one at the moment, so I can touch this glass. But this is where they keep the animals for the zoo area. There is a light here with some animals in it, old garden snails, so nothing exciting. What we're going to do in here, I'm going to get a K2 out, and I'm just going to pop it. Hopefully it stays. It's a good K2. I think it's going to stay. I don't think you can see that there. I know what we'll do. We'll change it. Something will stay. And we'll put a ball there. There's only a moment that will stop. There we go. So if there's any spirits in this corridor that can hear my voice, please come forward and touch that ball. Push it off. Can't just come and touch it, throw it, do what you like with that ball. What I'm going to do is just move this way slightly as well. So this is the visitor centre, which uses parts of the old castle as well as they've built some new parts to make it. So it was constructed in the 90s. So it's been very quiet in here. We were in the other room earlier and we had some stuff come up on the spirit box. We haven't had anything on the K2s, we haven't had anything on the balls. It's all just very, very quiet right now. I mean, it's 1 o'clock in the morning at the moment, 20 past 1, I believe. It's gone very, very quiet. So we're going to try and coax the spirits in to talk with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with the ball here, then we'll bring out like K2s, we can bring out hexcoms, we can bring out spirit box again if needed. The SLS is somewhere running. I think it's in one of the other rooms. The room to our right here does have a camera in there, and there's a big display case that has a model of the castle in it, and on top of that we have a cat ball, we have an EM pump, we have a K2 meter, and we have a light bar. So hopefully the camera in there catches something, because maybe if we don't get a response in here, maybe we'll get the response in the other room. So we always try and cover our bases as best we can. So hopefully what we do now is going to try and do a little EVP session in this area. Get the recorder on. Recording now. If there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward and talk to me. This little red light in my hand, you can use that to communicate. You can tell me your name, if you've got a message for anyone, if there's anything you like or don't like. I mean, you can just let me know, and then I can pass that on, and maybe we can get things done for you. That's something over there making noise. Let's do playback. See if we've got anything. Now, if there's any spirits here that can hear my voice, please come forward and talk to me. This little red light in my hand, you can use that to communicate. You can tell me your name, if you've got a message for anyone, if there's anything you like or don't like. I mean, you can just let me know, and then I can pass that on, and maybe we can get things done for you. That's something over there. So we've just done an EVP session. We had nothing there on playback. The only thing we had was there's something over there, a bit of, I don't know, heater or cooler or something anyway that made noise. I mean, we've been in this building now for about an hour and a half. It is so quiet in here at the moment. I'm hoping that one of our other cameras has caught something cool for you guys, but I won't know until I get back and get into edit. I mean, the place in a whole, I mean, I've only been to the castle. I mean, it's got a rich, extensive history. I mean, if you're ever in the area, I mean, definitely come and give it a visit. I mean, come and do a ghost hunt here, come and explore the place. It's always worth your time, because you might get something great happen. Because spirits, if they like you, they'll come and interact with you, and if they don't, they won't. So I could be giving off the wrong energy. Like in the other room, they said that I'm a pain when we're doing the spirit box session. So the spirits in here might not even like me. So that's the reason why we're not getting any interaction. But then you can get yourself in here, and you can be stood here. You can be having the catballs going crazy. You can have the K2s going crazy. All that sort of stuff. Because the spirit may like your energy, may like the way you are more than it likes me. And one of the biggest drawbacks of doing this thing by myself is if a spirit doesn't like me, we're going to get nothing. But if you're in a group and let's say there's 6 of you and you've got one particular person asking the questions and they're getting really good responses, then you keep with that person, you keep rolling, and then you should get some great activity. I mean, in here it is very, very quiet. Maybe what we'll do is head back over to one of the other buildings. I mean, we are here till about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if being in this particular area is going to be the best use of our time, because it is very, very quiet and the spirits have already told me I'm a pain. So what we could do is head back over to the keep and try there. We can always head back into the church where we were originally and try there as well. We can just go and have a break and then come back and then we can retry here. So there are many things we can do. It's just a case of, at the moment, it's all very, very, very quiet in here. Like I said, the gentleman's spirit that we had come through in the spirit box, Tom, did say I was a pain, so I don't think they like me in here. So what I'll do is I'll be respectful and say to the spirits, I'm going to leave this area. What I'm going to do is actually just pop into the next room for a little while because I want to check cameras and other bits and pieces. What we'll do is we'll go into that last room and then we'll be in there for half an hour or so and then we'll completely leave this area, okay? So if you did want to come and talk to us, come through to the last room and hopefully you'll want to come and have a conversation with me. I would appreciate it if you would, but if you don't, I also respect that decision, okay? So what we're going to do now is just head through to the next room. I'm going to grab my cat ball from here and then we're just going to pop through to the next room. So we've come into the last room here. We've got some busts here. We've got busts of, I'll find my torch, Sir John Dudley is here. Then we've got John D. Sutton. Then we've got Rushdie Summary II. And I'm not even going to pronounce that because I've just got it up. So we've got multiple busts here. We've got 4 busts here of previous landlords, owners, people that have owned the castle basically. So we've got their busts here. I believe this is Mr. Dudley, John Dudley. Obviously this was his area as we are in Dudley and it is Dudley Castle, which is named after. What we can do is we can put a K2 with Mr. Dudley. And then what we can do is as well is I'll pocket, I'll put it in, get a cat ball, and we can place it here. And then what we can try and do is get some form of reaction in here. That should stop any moment. There we go. So is Mr. Dudley here at all? Is John Dudley here? If so, can you come and touch the screen light for me, please? So there is a heater up here blowing, so you might hear that. So we can't put K2s and stuff too far this way because there's electrical panels and stuff there that will interfere with a K2. So when you're using a K2, you always make sure like you've not got a phone near it, you've not got any electrical stuff near it, so you can get that clear, definitive reaction. So like now if it goes off, we know it's a spirit because the light will go between, it does nothing. But then if I was to take it over there, it'll go crazy because there's electronics there. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit here. So if there's any spirits here, whether it's John Dudley or any of the other people, can you come forward, please, and set off one of either the ball, push it on the floor, just go and touch it, roll it, do what you like with that. And then you've got this green light here. If you go up and touch it, you can interact with it, and it will flash the lights for me. And it will let me know you're here. I mean, is that a good likeness of you? Do you actually look like that? I mean, you've got all your fur there and your niceties. You've got your nice beard going on. Maybe I should grow a beard and have a nice beard like you. Now, there's any spirits that are here at all, any, whether it's Tom, whether it's Mr. Dudley, any spirits that can hear my voice, please come forward and set off a piece of this equipment for me. It'd be appreciated. I know my voice is echoing all the way through here, so whether you set off a piece of equipment in here or you're setting it off in the other room, just give me that visual representation and let me know you're here. I mean, I'm hoping if they set off a candle or something in the other room, I'm hoping I'll see the flash through the doorway, but I'm not holding my breath on that one. So hopefully you can walk through from that room and come into this room and then interact with that. You know, there's the ball over there you can interact with. We've got a K2 here. I mean, I'd like some interaction with you. Like I said, I'm going to be in this room for a little while and then we are leaving the building. So if you'd like us to completely leave and go home, then come and interact with the equipment and let us know that. And we will more than happy collect all of our equipment, pack it all away and leave. It will take about half an hour, 40 minutes for us to pack up and leave. But I give you my word, if that is what you want, if you want us to leave, come and light the ball up over there and we will leave. No questions asked, light the ball up and we will pack up our gear and go. Because I know you think I'm a pain and I know you don't really want to talk to me. So if you really don't want to talk to me, light one of those bits of equipment up, we'll grab all our equipment and go. It's not a problem. But it needs to be a bit of equipment in here that I can physically see, because if you light up in another room and I don't see it and I stay, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I can do because I haven't seen it. So I need that visual representation either on this green light here or going on that ball over there. You need to light one of them up if you want us to leave. Because I know you're not particularly a fan of me for whichever reason, and you think I'm a pain. It is quite noisy in here because of all the fans and the heaters, so I do apologise for that. I'm actually having to talk a little bit louder. When you come on a ghost hunt, you're not always guaranteed. So whenever you come on a ghost hunt, you're not always guaranteed. Let me grab that equipment from here. So this is what the fort used to look like. So we've been up here tonight. We've had a camera here. We've been in the chapel, which is over this way. And then where we currently are at now is over here. You've got a little well here. Then you've got obviously more accommodations. But this is what they reckon it used to look like. Obviously you've got the moat that runs all the way around as well. See, there's the gate. We had a camera pointing in there when we were in the keep, pointing down. Thank you all for watching. This has been Dudley Castle. I'm Paul, your host. Hopefully you've enjoyed the content. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. All your support really does mean a lot to me, and it allows us to come to these locations and do this. The more support we get from you, the more locations we can go to. I appreciate you all. I'd like to thank hauntedhouses.co.uk for helping us find this location and getting us in. So I thank you all. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you.